All right, what about now? What about now? What about now? Now I lost my comments. Dang it. Oh, there they are. There they are. Hang on. Oh, man, I don't like this. I kind of like this and I kind of don't like it. All right. Do we have sound now? Can you hear me now? Who was that? What was that mobile phone? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Who was that? Was that singular? Was that singular? All right, let me see if this works now. I'm trying. All right. I can hear the sound. Can you hear music? Is it too loud? Is it too loud? Hey, Christy. Verizon. Oh, really? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? I thought that was a long time ago. Seems like it was a long time ago. Is the music okay there? It's not too loud. I like music in the background. I just don't want it to be, loud to interfere. Welcome in, everyone. Too loud. Still too loud. Okay. How about now? JR Junior Thomas, what's up? How you doing? Hey, Trouble Punky. Mamma Mia. Hi, Julie. You were the first one here, I think. Grandma's Rock. Could dig that. Have you already seen that grandma that does DJing on TikTok? I mean, she's a grandma, and she's there with the turntables, and when she's dancing and stuff, she's pretty cool. Okay, so I picked a random video, and I swear it's random. Actually, okay, that's not true. I picked the first random video, and it was just to test it out, see how this system works here. But I think, and yes, it's of who. But I think if I would have shown that, you guys would have said, "Yeah, right, that's not random." And I'll show you why. Okay, February 24. Because I was going to show this one at first. Can you see this? Sorry, guys. I keep asking because I'm trying to get familiar with this. I wish I could pin these windows. Oh, now it's gone, right? Oh, no, that's not it. That's not it. Hold on. This way, watch. Okay. Now you can see it, right? See, so this is a random video I picked at first, but I just literally went to the month and the year, click, and this popped up. So So let me ask you guys, when I did that resizing of that video, did it actually show on your, when you're watching this, can you see me moving it around? You can see me moving? Okay. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like that feature. So,
hi there, Ms. Diaz. How are you? Thank you.
how is the volume on her volume? Because it's all the way, it's at the bottom, it's at the lowest low. And for me here, it sounds loud, but I don't know how it sounds for you guys.
How's everybody doing? I'll wait just a little bit.
Is it really loud? Yeah, and I can't
okay.
lower
I'm
it.
doing
That's
okay.
like the bottom.
I'm doing okay.
It's at what 0 would be. So I don't know how. I don't know.
Thank you for asking. Hello to everybody. And good night to everybody that's going to sleep. Good night to everybody that's going to sleep. I had a lot of things that I had to do, and I barely was able right now to make time to continue surviving the lady that I'm surviving. That's what this is about. This is a survival page. Thank you, thank you. Hola, Jessie, ¿cómo estás? Te miro, México. Te miro.
Hey Joanne, hey Wendy, Jesse backward. What up? OG, how you doing? No, this is from April of 2024.
This video is meant to be seen later on today, Thursday.
What part is no picture? Who's?
I guess I just have a bunch of haters watching me.
Do you guys see me and the video, or just the video?
Hi there, Cassandra. Thank you. Hello. Gracias, gracias. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gracias. Thank you. Hi there, Miss Virginia. How are you? Thank you, thank you.
Okay, I'm just asking.
Hi, Miss Ida. How are you?
Because
Hello,
somebody
Miss
said
Hardy.
that
How are
they just
you?
saw black on the screen.
Hello, hello. This is Vanessa Tijerina coming at you live
Hey,
here in the Rio
personally.
Grande Valley, South Texas.
Oh, I found the volume. Oh, I see what's going on. Okay. There.
I purposely dressed up.
Ah, that's better, right?
The lady that I'm surviving at the end of what I'm about to show you.
So this
was
is a video
comparing me to,
I just randomly picked, but then I
trans
decided,
women.
I'll pass on that video. And I chose this video. Oops. That's what I gotta remember. I gotta drag it over. There we go. This is from February 2024. Yeah, this is old stuff. I'm just testing out a new streaming software, and is she gonna say anything, or what is she gonna say?
Hi there, Ms. Norma. How are you? Hello, Mr. Martin. How are you? Hello, hello. This is Vanessa Tijerina coming at you live here at the Rio Grande Valley, South Texas. I hope everybody's doing well. Hi there, Belinda. How are you? Hi there, Miss Carmen. How are you? How are you? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Healy. Thank you, Miss Kim. Antoinette. Well, I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. I'm doing as best as I can be doing, right? Considering, right? Thank you. I'm just gonna get ready for something real quick. And I want to talk to y'all. Hi there, Miss Elsa San Antonio in the house. ¿Cómo están? ¿Cómo están? Hi there, Christine Mitchell. I'm awesome, Carmen. I'm so glad you're doing good.
Oh, where's my music?
Did I tell you hello, hello? This is Vanessa Tijerina coming at you live here in the Rio Grande Valley, South Texas. Thank you, thank you. Hi, Miss Laura. Hi, Laura and Mel. How are you? San Antonio, I see you. I see you. You know, I never ask y'all. I love y'all so much. I'm almost at 68,000 followers. Thank you. I don't give a shit about that only because this is a survival page.
She does give a shit about that. So she's at 66,000. Unless it went to 67. She's been at 66,000. And it's been dipping into 67,000 and then back to 66,000. And it's been like that for about 3 years. And those were purchased followers.
And survive, I will fucking survive. Everybody. All of them. Why do you have to survive? Why? Well, you just have to, you have to check my story out, right? Look for the book. Hi there, Mr. Perones, ¿cómo estás? Miss Lulu, how are you? How are you? If you all wanted to know how my eyebrows are doing, there they are. They're not filled in. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. And my eyelashes are holding up. Right. Thank you. Hi there, Miss Diane Horton. How are you? Hi, Miss Esther. So, one of the reasons that I use this page as a survival page is because I only started this to raise awareness. This social media was the only thing that I had left. That's it. If it wasn't for social media, I would not be able to survive. If it wasn't for social media, law enforcement would have their abuses would have gone even more severe. 12 arrests is already severe, but you know what I mean, right? Hi there, Corona, California, I see you. Thank you, Vero, thank you. Thank you. I did them yesterday. I had some foolish ass people come over here because I left the henna on all day, right? And it's an eyebrow tint, right? And so I had some foolish ass people. I had some woman with a blurry ass filter on telling me, what happened to your eyebrows? Well, listen to the fucking video. Listen to the video. Coming over here with a filter like that, asking me what happened to my eyebrows, what happened to your face, right? I'm spicy like that, by the way. I'm spicy. When you come over here to show me, hey, you're ordering something, right? And depending on how vicious you are when you come over here and order that attention, right? Because I'm going to serve it to you. And depending on how vicious you are towards me, correlates with the level of spiciness that you're going to get. You're going to get extra spicy, right? First of all, don't be ordering anything that you cannot eat. Don't be right. That's like don't be writing a check that your ass cannot cash, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure nobody wants to eat what you're selling. Yeah, so you just have to erase that thought from my freaking head.
Especially don't.
This is where you do the Men in Black thing with the little here. Look at this. Stare at this. And makes you forget the last 60 seconds. Yeah, I need one of them.
Asking for extra spicy if you can't handle it, right? And why do I say that? Because a lot of people come over here and they try that shit, and then they wind up saying, she's picking on me. No, the fuck I'm not. I'm surviving you. But I'm so good at surviving that you wind up feeling like I went over there to your damn house and I was like, come on here, bully. Which I didn't. Right? Anyway. So, I'm going to talk about this hateful lady. There's a hateful woman, right?
You hear that twang or whatever it is? What is that? Yeah, good one. Oh, I wonder, how does this work? Oh, I see now. That's cool. Can I move this around too? Oh my God, I can. This is so cool. I think I'm digging this. Where's the autism? Exactly. Hi, Terry from nearby. How are you? She's echoing. I think, Jesse, you might have it on in a couple of spots.
Who started a smear campaign, a hate campaign.
Like you might have another video that's playing somewhere.
I mean, awful. I'm serious.
Unless somebody else is hearing echo as well. Yeah, so in case you didn't know or you didn't remember or you just don't know, today is the 6-year anniversary of that infamous incident at the Stars restaurant right down the street from her house, which led to, I guess you could say, a series of events, I guess a downward spiral. And today is that day. It's been 6 years. And if I'm not mistaken, well, she hasn't seen her daughters for a long time. I want to say years. And then they had to file a restraining order protection, and then she violated that. So whatever limited contact she had, they completely removed it, because they had she had visitation, supervised visitation, and then that got reduced to supervised phone call or FaceTime, I guess, or video or call. Then that was violated, so then they removed all visitation, period. She lost that privilege. And so that's been for the better part, I want to say the better part of 4 years, give or take.
She just didn't like me. She wanted people to think that, this is how bad it is. She wanted people to think that my teeth were dentures. That makes me feel like her teeth are dentures, by the way. By the way. But she don't like no seeds. I'm a nurse. Usually people that have dentures despise seeds, because they don't like that shit getting stuck between the palate of their dentures and their real palate, because they don't got no teeth. So they have to wear those dentures. Happy birthday, Ebony. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Right? She has talked in the most despicable way about my baby children. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah.
Okay, so you guys hear a lot of noise. You hear like a lot of
Yes.
room background noise. That's probably here
And I
from my
believe
house.
when I had a hate crime, I was taken hostage and it was completely organized. But unfortunately, only the people that were in my that were in that room were the only ones that are doing 8, 10, and 15 years. And they were sentenced last year. Mm-hmm. Was she had a direct communication with us, one of them? Absolutely. Did they investigate her and they rule her out? No, they didn't. This woman I saw with my own 2 eyes came to my window 2 weeks after. Y'all don't know that, right? It was 2 weeks after. You know she came to my window, but it was 2 weeks after, when I was recovering from that brutal beating. That was personal. That had nothing to do with the people in the room. They were carrying out orders. It's only a jealous ass human being that is obsessed that would want to disfigure my face. Okay?
Can you
And
hear me now? Can you hear me now?
here recently, I explained to y'all, thank y'all so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Carmen, Missy, Samantha, thank you, thank you. No, Gabby, it's not great that they were finally sentenced. Actually, I think that those people suffered a miscarriage of justice.
Yeah,
I don't think that they would have. If that was
So I don't have my microphone hooked up. Like I said, I'm testing this out, so I'm just using my
yes, they have their
computer mic, so it doesn't have all that noise canceling stuff.
telling me things like, what are you gonna? Because they systematically all tried to tear my life up. And one thing that he told me in private message that he didn't think the world was going to see was, where are you going to end up now? A cemetery? He said that. Why the fuck would I end up in a cemetery? What you going to do? How's my lungs going to stop breathing? How's my heart going to stop beating? What you going to do? A cemetery? Mm-hmm. Jail? He was working with the prosecution to get me arrested, and he worked with
Yeah, whatever.
to put me in jail.
So I want to show you this video. This is something she put out on TikTok. So let me see if I can.
Released. And coincidentally, 2 weeks later, and there's a lot of coincidences during the time that I was.
Let me see how I can get this to you guys. Here we go.
John Allen and a bunch
Yeah, I'm gonna work on that. I want to show you a video that she did.
So he said, where are you going to end up now, huh? A cemetery, dead, right, is what he said. Jail, prison, or Mexican. He said it. He said Mexican. No, I'm not kidding. He did. Mexican whorehouse donkey show. Yeah. That dirty old white man said that shit to me. He's the one that came up to my window. I'm not even kidding. He came up to my damn window.
Okay, 2 things. Heather, how are you, Heather? Miss you guys. Really miss you guys. Hope you guys are doing good. I'm glad you're here. She's lying. John Allen never went to her house. He never tried to look in her window. None of that crap happened. That's all a bunch of whatever.
He came up to my window, invaded my personal space. He's lucky that I didn't knock the dentures out his damn ugly face.
Did you hear that, John? You're lucky she didn't knock your dentures out.
That is exactly, I am too strong for all those idiots. Which is exactly why they had to, in my opinion, organize a hate crime. Vanessa, why would they want to mess your face up? Well, that woman that I'm going to show you again right now would want to mess my face up because she don't like her own face and she wants all the attention. You see, I'm in a small town. And she is a self-professed, descriptive narcissist of herself. She wants all the attention. And along here I come, just getting attention to try to survive. I'm not even here like showing my ass off or anything, but I can. And she didn't like it. She was like, well, I can do it better. No, the fuck you cannot, and no, you never will. You're not smart, you're dangerous. And I... No stress on my mind. I'm doing just fine. Sun on me, I'm feeling alive. Yeah, we outside. Yeah, we outside. Sun on me, I'm feeling alive. No stress on my mind. I'm doing just fine. Sun on me, I'm feeling alive. Yeah, we outside. Yeah, we outside. Good energy all the time. Nothing but good vibes on repeat. Energy all the time. Nothing but good.
Sorry, I was muted. I got you. I got you. Now, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Yeah, I apologize. This is so to mute and unmute, I've got to click somewhere because I don't have. It is not a regular setup. I'm testing this out. So sorry about that. So this is the guy. Remember last week she was real angry. The dude owes her money, and she wants her money, and she's gonna call him out and all this stuff. Remember that? Well, now she's doing this. So which is it? Are you mad and you're done with him? Or are you not mad and you want this to happen still? You got to make up your mind. You can't, you got to, you're confusing us. And we don't like to be confused. So
identified the dark triad in her.
so this is from
And unfortunately,
February
for me,
24.
I identified the dark tetrad from her. So, I have to mention again, it is important, Raymondville Police Department,
Yes, Staple Girl, exactly.
I wish you would reopen this damn case knowing that this woman was never ruled out.
So the woman she's talking about, if you don't know, it's her neighbor across the street and behind that first row. So actually, it's the next block across from her. They can see each other, and they butt heads. I mean, beyond they don't like each other. And the other one, her neighbor, only responds when this one keeps talking her smack, and then it's a back and forth, but there's no love lost there at all, believe me. And that's who she's talking about. And that's one reason why she keeps calling for Raymondville PD to come and do patrols around her house. It's a nightly call. Raymondville PD? Yes, can you please do the extra patrols around my house tonight? Okay, thank you so much. And she would literally request make that call on a daily basis.
Yesterday she made a video making it her business why I have so many trash cans outside. I'm paying for those. Unlike
Oh yeah, she had 5 or 6 trash cans. Remember? Does anybody remember? Was it 7 trash cans or was it 5? I can't remember, but it was a bunch. I mean, her house is, I think, less than 1,000 square feet. If I'm not mistaken, it's 700 or 800 square feet. But there have been issues with the house. Somebody in the comments could fill them in, please. What the house was like.
her, I'm slowly cleaning up and throwing away shit from my home. I healed myself. And then she's made a statement like, I wanted to go in there and look at the trash. Yeah, that's important, Raymondville PD. You know why that's important? Right? Because if she has the propensity to get that close, then why cannot somebody see that it is not too far removed that she would come to my damn window? And that it's not too far removed that she would jump my fence. And it's not too far removed that she would work with John Allen and a bunch of other dark tetrads to get my face beat and Machiavellian it so that people think that it was just the young humans in the room that did it. So, one of the biggest obsessive traits is that she mirrors everything about me. Just the same way that the hater with the former drag queen, the former white hate drag queen, that has all these people, by the way.
The former drag, what? The former what? The former drag queen hate something? What? I lost track of what she said. She's talking about Bam.
Are known for one reason and one reason only. Ain't nobody gonna give a fuck about you. You ain't interesting, none of you are. Then you went to compete with me and all I was doing was trying to raise awareness to what was happening to me. You saw me as competition. When you can't even understand that you can't even, if you cannot compare to me, which you can't, then you cannot compete with me. But that's how people know them. Not because they're great, not because they're good looking, not because they're charismatic, and not because they're intellectual, not because they're gifted, not because they're talented, not because they're geniuses. Only because of everything they've done to me. And now they don't like it that I'm pushing the fuck back. They don't like it. And I don't give a damn.
Uh-huh.
Exactly. What business of hers if I have that? No, in the same video, go tell my neighbor about this information. And then she disparages me. What the fuck do I want to talk to you and get any kind of information from your stupid ass? And then in the same video, you're there talking shit about trash cans. Are you jealous? Because you're like Oscar the Grouch. You probably would feel right at home inside him.
You what?
So I'm gonna go on with my story right now, and I want to show you how important it is. The way she mirrors me. Go look up mirroring, y'all. It's important. My goodness. Thank you. I don't have any makeup on. I love it. I love it. I love it. You can see that my eyebrows, they did not tint them black. They tinted them brown. All of these.
Is she high or am I still drunk from a couple days? Probably both. Probably both. Probably both.
All right. So here we go. I'm going to talk a lot of shit right now. And I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn.
This is the preacher coming out. T.D. Jakes, right? She's preaching. Is that what she's doing?
Well, this is a woman that claims to be la mera verga. That means big dick. Big dick. That's what that means. Big eggplant.
Oh, so you are trans.
She's old school, low vibrational, low intellectual. She thinks that whoever has the biggest dick is the winner. The person who has mera verga energy is the one that doesn't even have to claim it. Because you can see that she has that shit. That she would be me. You ain't going to be demonstrating mera verga energy when you're marrying somebody else. Mera verga energy, mera vergas do not copy other people. They do not mirror other people because son la mera verga.
Okay.
La mera verga. La mera verga is smart. They don't have to ask their cousin Google. La mera verga has confidence. They don't need to ask their audience. Y'all, how many times have I ever asked y'all? What do you think, you guys? I'm gonna wait for an answer. Because she goes live to seek validation. And the majority of the people that are following her are people that hate me. All the people that follow her, that follow that hater with the mic that works for Avon, that follows all of these people that don't like me, their audience is made up of haters that came over here that I blocked and I survived. No fucking joke. She's not imitating me. She is not imitating me. Yo. It's not imitation, it's mirroring. She's taking on my characteristics as her own.
Oh my goodness. Another
She
one.
literally reminds me of that man from Silence of the Lambs. Put the lotion in the basket.
If she could put my skin on her, she would. And you still would not be me.
I don't think anybody would want to put that suit on, especially her. She don't need to put that. Anyway.
She said things. She said that my mother, she doesn't even know my mom. She said my mother was F-U-C-K'd by her brothers. I'm not even kidding. She said the same thing about me. I don't fucking think so.
She's like real angry, and she's picked up this. I mean, we've heard it. We've heard it a lot of times. Those of you who've been following me and we've been, streaming her and reacting to her videos for a long time, we've heard this. What is it? It's a dialect. I don't know. She's trying to do a black like me vibe. But I wonder why. Because down here in Texas, we don't talk like this. People don't talk like, well, I'm not from here. I'm not native. I'm from Chicago. But people down here don't talk like this. I'm serious.
She wanted me in my hometown
Patricia.
to look like the worst possible human, knowing that people outside of my hometown had no way of validating what she said. That's right, she's not imitating me, she's intimidated by me. And I don't give a fuck what she says. Because remember when I showed you that she went all the way across town, saw me live, I was just at a bowling location, and she was there trying to pick a physical fight with me. And I told her, I'm sitting the fuck down, you have an advantage. She didn't do a fucking thing.
None of that happened.
Not a fucking thing.
None of that happened.
We are talking about this crazy lady right here. Now, look at this. This is just one. I'll probably go through all of them, and I'm going to give examples. And let me tell you something. From now on, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do.
Did she think she had a particular audience? I mean, why is she talking like that? And I'm trying to remember. And I know she was feuding with that person, her neighbor. I mean, it went for a while. I mean, seriously, back and forth. A lot of times the same day, usually the next day, back and forth. And her neighbor said something that really triggered her. I mean, everybody has said stuff to trigger her. The one that can't be triggered. I'm glad I picked this video and not the other one, because I know what you guys would have said about the other one.
I have proven for 2 years that I've kept my mouth shut, saying anything about the shit that I see her doing regarding me. And in those 2 years, I proved I don't need to talk about a motherfucking hater at all to get the views. No. And let me see, Jenny Giordano Nixon, get the fuck out of here. Who the fuck do you think you are? Let me tell you something. I'm talking like this because this is a trauma response. Your pea brain doesn't understand that shit. I don't have a problem when people come over here, but that they are not like you. And if people like you come over here with their bullshit, I'm gonna point out what an idiot you are. Go live with me now. Go live with me and show us all how smart and intellectual you are. If you can't fucking do that, then everybody knows you are an idiot. You're a moron.
Moron.
Who the fuck else? And the first one was white.
What?
And spare me.
Here we go.
Spare me your bullshit about how I'm wrong.
So I have this little clip posted on TikTok right here.
Because, like always, I will give an explanation that is reasonable as to why the fuck you should not go over there to a brown or black woman if you are white in America and say anything but something positive to her. Stay out of brown folk business.
Stay out of brown folk business. She's going full blown BLM right here. Seriously.
Right? The fuck out of here, man. Why the fuck are you talking like that? Who the fuck are you? Who are you?
Who are you?
Who the fuck is some white hater? What the fuck have you done in your life? Don't think you can step to this. You cannot step to this. No, the fuck you can't. That's why you ain't going live. That's why you haven't said anything. Go back. Go back to your foothills or whatever it is. I don't know what I'm dealing with here. Anytime a white hater comes over here, I don't know if they're the kind that's like, I hate Bud Light. Or they're the kind that's like, come and listen to a story about a man named Jed, a poor mountaineer, barely kept his family fed. Then one day he was shooting at some food. When up from the ground came a bubbling crude. Oil, that is. Texas gold.
Black gold.
So I don't know which one you are. But I'll fucking deal with you no matter what. Listen, if you're a hateful white woman that's in their like 60s, you should probably not come over here. I promise you, you have lived 6 decades of your life. Never, ever, ever had your ass handed to you the way that I will hand it to you. You might as well just, you don't want that for the rest of your years, because you're going to think about that shit at least once a day. Thank you, Miss Teresa, thank you. And by the way, white haters that are new, look at all the white folks that support me. You see, on this page, we don't have no white haters. You know what we have? People that are evolved from you. I'm not even kidding. Yes. While you're out there in the foothills or hitting on Bud Light, there's a whole major part of your demographic, your white demographic, that has ended the generational curses of your ancestors. Then they ain't like you, they evolved. I've fried bigger fish than a white hater. Anyway, now let's get to it, right? I'm gonna be doing my makeup. By the way,
Okay, so I think we're gonna ditch this video right here because this is a long video. I think it's 3 hours, and I'm not gonna be over 3 hours for that. This is old. I've seen this already, but you guys have seen the highlight of that video. So somebody said, "Come on, show it, show it." I was like, oh, I don't want to show it. This is the one that was going to go on originally. Somebody's pressing me to... Somebody, not me. Oops. And I can see what the conversation is going to be like. I'm going to skip forward. Did she already do the 360? There he goes. Which is so funny because anytime she wore stuff like this, it was always, oh, you want to see my dress? Okay, hold on. And then
I purposely dressed up. The lady that I'm surviving at the end of what I'm about to show you was comparing me to trans women. And in the same fashion in which she attempts to disparage me and humiliate me and shame me and all that, hence the dress. Hence the dress. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Y'all have actually seen this dress before. Y'all have seen this dress because I posted this dress on a reel. It's the one that's all over TikTok. I think the people that are the most mature, right, understand how cleavage looks different in different dresses. And I don't go out much, right? I mean, but if you're gonna try to humiliate me by comparing me to a trans woman, you know, voila, right? Yeah, it's the way it's laying. It's the way it's laying. I didn't cut my hair.
let me skip to my lube.
Involving them coming up to my window. She says that here. But she says it in the way that I just explained. You'll see.
Yeah, Tia, how are you, Tia? And this was said a lot, that her chest looks like a plumber's butt crack, which I think is freaking hilarious.
But through this entire thing, no, we're just going to laugh about it. We're going to laugh about it because if I laugh about it, right? And no, I'm the victim, first of all. And the majority of my viewers are reasonable, logical, and practical human beings. They are nothing like the supporters on her page that are the most hateful and vile of our population. You all are different than those people. You all do not have the ability to be manipulated by laughter like this. All of this, everything that she displays here is number one suspect behavior, exactly the way that I stated. Why don't I shut up about it? Because it's my life. Because there was people that organized a crime, a violent crime against me. One of them is this woman.
A bullshit. Bullshit. I don't have the sound effects loaded up here yet, so we have to make my own sound effects. That's precisely why I keep streaming her, because she's blaming these people. Okay. First of all, the case is closed. Investigation is over. Case is closed. It's a dead issue. It's older, more dead than her grandma. It's gone. She thinks they're going to reopen the case. And she's trying to create an organized crime element organized crime because that would make it a felony. So she picked those 3 people which she hates the most. And proximity wise, they all live nearest to her. I think she didn't add me in there because I pretty much came after all that. And she did try to name me once as part of that, and then it never happened again. I got receipt where I was during that time, and anyway, I wouldn't do any of that crap, and neither would the 3 people that she's talking about. But she's got to blame somebody. She has to drive this stupid fake live narrative
that I believe had everything to do with it. And the fact that she continues to be bothered that I had no broken bones, I have an issue with that. I have an issue with that. Because she is the kind of dark, evil mind that will not stop any attempt until she finally gets the outcome that she wants. Which is not the outcome that she thought was going to happen. So she wants us to believe that she was doing all these other things. And that means that she was not on the phone organizing things. And, if they look into it, her and John Allen and Frank Marr and Lupe Olivares and all kind of other people, we're all talking and all, there was a whole traffic, a whole network of things. None of that matters, right? All that matters. That's the number one thing that matters. You see, none of that occurred on the day of the beating, but all of that is the most important thing to get down to the root of what actually happened to me and how it was organized.
So first of all, if it was organized, it wasn't organized by those people that she just named. Again, I've talked with all of them personally, offline, like off the record. And of course, they didn't have anything to do with it. So the rumor is, and there's a photo out there where she's at some party or partying with a couple of those girls, and they did a selfie together. And so people are saying she tried to steal some junk, or she had taken junk before and never paid for it, or hadn't paid it back. And her initial comment about that beating, she blamed it on the jealous new girlfriend of her ex. That's what she was blaming it on. That's the initial story that came out. And then it was, I don't know who it was. And then it was, oh, I know who it was. They were friends. And the story jumped all over the place. It's like she's got no credibility. Absolutely none. And then it turned into a political thing. She did a press release that she typed up herself, sent it out, and then it became that's when it started shifting into like a political crime and then into a hate crime. Because she was saying, "Oh, people don't want me to go live and talk about these things," and then that evolved to now it's Frank, Ophelia, and John Allen conspired. They teamed up and met somewhere in a dark room to talk about Vanessa's demise. And they paid these people to do what they did, which is a bunch of manure.
Number one suspect behavior.
So that's her neighbor. That's Ophelia. That's the one that one of the 3 named people that she's accusing of arranging for her beating. So I want to skip through a bunch of this crap. It's all the same stuff. Actually, why don't we? I'm still testing out this stuff. I just wanted to choose a different video. Let's see what happened in June. Oh, we saw that one already. That was the Popeye's chicken sandwich tweaking video. Remember that one? I'm trying to see if I remember. And a lot of these, sometimes you remember based on what she's wearing. What was she talking about that day? What happened here? Oops. Ah, dang it. What happened here? This is March of 24.
On here. Don't worry, I'm going to tell y'all all about what happened right now.
I think she had court that day.
And why I'm upset. I'm upset because I wanted to go to trial. I'm upset because I wanted to get it over with. I'm upset because I show up after 10 years. I show up. I'm upset because that woman who needs to be investing more time into serious cases in Willacy County. There are so many serious cases involving children in Willacy County. And she puts more effort into coming after me, using up our Willacy County resources. And she knows that she can do that because it's a small county and there's hardly anybody that will be willing to challenge her because there's hardly any lawyers that live there. She's not in that seat because she's the greatest human around. She's in that damn seat because I'm the one that put her in that damn seat. Her voters did not put her in that seat because it was very close between her and the evil man Bernard Ammerman. I'm the one that swung those votes.
She likes to take the credit for other people's successes as if she had something to do with it, when she clearly and absolutely did not.
It's me. If I would have stayed out of that election, Bernard Ammerman would be there right now. And she would be just another woman who didn't win her seat. How dare she have this shit there like that and then say, oh, no, I need more time. What do you mean you need more time?
How dare you?
I would do it myself, but tell the truth, you suck at trial. You are a shitty-ass lawyer. And the only reason the poor Willacy County has your ass there is...
Okay, you know, she's talking all tough guy. And she says, I said this and I said that at court, or, you know, that she acted a certain way. I've watched her in court. I went to one of her cases. She didn't know I was there in the back. I wasn't even hiding. She just went in straight to, you know, with her attorney. And afterwards, she came straight out, was looking down, and just walked down the hallway and just exited. She didn't look around. I'm always looking around. I want to see if I know anybody, you know, like a ball game or whatever. And she was talking like a little puppy dog, like a little puppy dog. Like Little Miss Innocent. That's how she is. That's how she presents herself in court. Not like this, you know, Tough guy.
Because I made videos and got that other man out. You are the lesser of two evils, and even then, you are neck to neck with Bernard Ammerman. You are just as evil as he is. You are just as bad as he is. You are no better. The Bernard Ammerman administration and the Annette Hinojosa administrations in Guilford County will forever, in my mind, be two district attorneys that are there because people voted for them and supported them. Their strongest supporters were people that didn't want to get prosecuted themselves. I said it. I said it. Do you know how many people I know that Bernard Ammerman should have indicted?
Whatever. I'm not gonna listen to all this. But there was something I wanted to mention. Because I know she said a bunch of times that she would never take a plea deal. She wants a jury trial. She would always want a jury trial. She said she would never, she has never and would never take a plea deal. So I went back and I looked at that screenshot of her March status hearing, regarding the food stamp fraud. And it said a deal has been made. So, and I called up an attorney back then, but then I called one again yesterday. And I showed him that very public document. And I asked him, doesn't this mean that they pled guilty? And he said, well, they either pled guilty or no contest. And no contest is a virtual guilty. Because if someone's really not guilty, they would plead not guilty and want to go to trial. So they presented her with this deal, which whatever it is, the only thing that the docket says is she's ordered to pay restitution. But the bottom line, even if it's no contest, it's a plea of guilty. It's guilty. She pled guilty. She pled effing guilty. Even if it's no contest, it's just like guilty. With a couple of exceptions, it's not the exact same as guilty. But I'll tell you what, it's not guilty. So that gives me a warm fuzzy that she had to plead guilty. It does.
True criminals that he let go. Do you know how many people I know?
Tanya's asking, is that a felony? Well, it is. However, if they made a deal, it's very possible that they reduce the charges to something else. And we won't see that something else until September, unfortunately. That's when her next status hearing is regarding all this, September 14th. Whatever the restitution is, she's got to have it paid by September 14th. Otherwise, there will be jail or probation or a mix of both. And, but she had to plead guilty. And that warms the cockles of my heart. It really does. It does. It is. It's quite breathtaking. It is. So, let's see if there's something else here we can, real quick before I call it a night. Hang on. Hold on. See if there's anything good here. Ooh, no, that's recently. No thanks. Here. This was an actual question posed. Some of you haven't seen this.
Choose between a peaceful life or Facebook drama. What would you prefer?
The question is, if you had a choice between Facebook drama or a peaceful life, which would you choose?
I'm thinking.
And she's got to think about it.
Facebook drama. Not because that's what I want, but because choosing a peaceful life, I already had that choice, Felix. I already had that choice.
She already had that choice.
I already did. I'm living my choice. I'm living my choice.
Oh, she's got that right. In case you missed it.
Choose between a peaceful life or Facebook drama. What would you prefer? I'm thinking. Facebook drama. Not because that's what I want, but because choosing a peaceful life, I already had that choice, Felix. I already had that choice. I already did. I'm living my choice. I'm living my choice.
Yes, she is. So the question is, from Jennifer, does that mean she could still be a nurse? Yes. If they reduce the charges to something that's not a felony, they don't even have to report it to the Board of Nursing. And even if they did, the Board of Nursing will be like, well, it's not a felony, so, whatever. That is the truth. That is the truth. So how do you like them apples? I don't like them either. Let's see. We got this. What is this? Oops. Let's see. Okay, so this is the extended of a favorite clip of ours.
Candidate, I'm asking you to vote for Roy Marukin. Roy Marukin. Roy. All day long, Roy.
Such a great clip. It is. It's funny. Tiffany, yeah, amen to that. A lot of people feel the same way. A lot of people feel the exact same way. I would not allow it. Would not even let her pull up to my driveway. That's correct, Trouble. If something happened that she can't pay up whatever the amount is by September 14th, the deal is off the table, and bye-bye. Some people want that to happen. I don't know that I want that to happen. I think, I heard this in a movie. The choices you make dictate the life you lead. And just like she said, she's living those choices. I mean, I could not live like that with some kind of legal something hanging over my head forever, year after year after year, day after day, always looking over your shoulder. And, you know, doing the stuff that she does, the allegedly the narcotics or whatever, and driving around with that stuff, and you know, the stealing, you know, the sunglasses. You know what? I she chose wrong, and you know, and she continues to choose wrong. And I'm just, you know, there but for the grace of God go I. Could be any one of us. But for the most part, we make better decisions. And when you don't, this is what happens. And for me, the fact that she's got to deal with this day in and day out, every night, every day, something going on. I mean, that's a burden. That's suffering right there. That's, you know, it's uncomfortable. You know, I don't wish that on anybody. So the fact that she's got to deal with that every day, day in and day out, for me, I would leave it at that. I don't necessarily want her to go to prison. I think she would be better off with some kind of counseling or, you know, some kind of psychotherapy or some help like that. But that's just me talking. That's just me talking, and I'm just glad. I would not want to live that kind of life. I would not want to live that kind of life. That's horrible. Just a little something I put together. Okay, I didn't do this one. Mine was with different kind of music. I did one. It was this clip, and I had the music. What was that? Goodbye Horses, I think it is. Silence of the Lambs. Remember the guy when he's dancing in front of the camera? Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. I'm looking for one more short clip before I get out of here. Okay, tell me, what is this? What do you think this is? This was freaking weird. I remember catching this going, whoa. What is that? What just happened? Did you catch it? Watch. Something was going on there. Yeah, that was really weird. Let's see. Maybe one more. How's one more? I mean, I got a bunch, but all these are really long, and I don't want to be on here all night. Not today, anyway. Oh well, you know what? I'm gonna play this one more time. This was the whole crack pipe admission, which I think is important because she keeps talking about the police officer planting the crack pipe or the. Actually, she called it a methamphetamine pipe, the meth pipe. She called it that.
The Rio Grande Valley. I opened up them car doors. What did they tell you? They told you that they smelled an odor of marijuana, correct? Right? They found no marijuana. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. They found paraphernalia that had nothing to do even with marijuana. Nothing at all. Paraphernalia that was not mine, that was in my house, and that I did not want to throw away in the trash because it was not something that I wanted anybody to. I did not want that on my property. And I should have thrown it away as soon as I had found it.
I could hear her lawyer going, "Shut the fuck up! Shut up! Cut! Cut!" You see? So every time she keeps talking about that planted evidence, actually I should pin this right to the top of my page. It's gonna be there just as a reminder that she admitted that it was hers. She did. You all saw it. I'm not gonna talk to you like the way she talks to her people. You guys are not children. You saw what I saw. You understand. You comprehend. You're all smart people. Well, most of you anyway. I don't know. But anyway, all right. I might test this software one more time tomorrow, daytime. And then tomorrow night we'll come back and do a regular program. This was just really a test. And I appreciate you all being here. Do I have any goodbye music or something? Let me see. Sorry, I hope I didn't scare you. I had a jump scare. Hey, you guys have a good night. Thanks for being here, and we will continue mañana. I got a couple of items that we're gonna raffle up. I've been putting it off for way too freaking long. Some AirPod Pros. I got Apple Watch, and maybe even an iPad in there somewhere. All brand new stuff from Apple. So maybe we'll get that finally started tomorrow. Hey, you all have a great night. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you all. Even the white people. Even the white people. White. The white people. White, black, brown, yellow, purple, whatever. I don't see people as colors like some people do. I'm just messing with you. Thanks for being here, guys. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.